Can I ask you about the situation in Hong Kong and the national security laws aimed at pro-democracy protesters? Would Australia consider applying sanctions against Chinese officials? And what's your message to Hong Kongers who are perhaps now considering coming to Australia, given that they feel they've lost living in a democracy?
Well, we've issued several statements on this matter, and we've done those in concert with like-minded countries on this issue as recently as today. And that sets out the government's very clear and consistent position regarding the basic law and what we consider to be the departure from those principles, which have been widely seen as the one country, two system process. And so we've been fairly clear about that. Obviously, the situation for Australia is principally driven by the fact that we have a large number of Australian residents and those who have strong connections with Australia who live in Hong Kong and obviously are keen to provide them with the normal support we would provide to an Australian resident in any situation like this. And the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade is working very hard to ensure that they can provide that support during these times. Now, on the broader issues you raise regarding sanctions, that's not an issue that's currently before the government. That's not something that's under consideration. We have expressed our view. We've expressed it, I think, in a very diplomatic and I think very courteous way. And I can say it is exactly what we've communicated directly through our diplomatic engagements, is what we've said publicly. And I think it's an observation which is very fair and very reasonable. And the issues that we've highlighted outlay our concerns.